Thank you very much and welcome. Today we are going to learn about Playing Camp, which is like a playground for adult people. And do you remember when you went to the school? So from the moment that you enter until you leave, what was the best moment of your day?
Lunchtime.
Exactly. So this is what we are going to do today. So I'm going to tell you a bit of my story, and through my story we will understand how I arrived here. So I study positive psychology, and at some point I specialize in spirituality. I'm also a director of theater and a dancer, and a teacher on yoga and meditation, right? And that goes to my LinkedIn, Connect, I'm growing my network. Yeah, how did I arrive to today? So it all started once upon a time when the image is not found. So I was doing a PhD on Brussels, and I was studying the effects of nature into spiritual experiences. And it's like, wow, so cool. But that suddenly I found myself locked in an office, going there every day, not from 9 to 5 because I'm a kind of workaholic, so from 9 to 9. And I believe all the images are gone, which is even better. So at some point, I totally burned out, and I had a toxic relationship, and I thought like, okay, is this what I want from my life? And obviously not. So that's why I quit with a PhD. Okay, I think this is spoilers. So I quit with a PhD, and I took some psychedelics in Amsterdam in the moment that the whole pandemic started. And it helped me so much to fully understand like, okay, I was living in a state of fear of all the things that society tell me to do and achieve this recognition from my PhD and all these things. But I let it go, and then I was ready to follow my passion. I think this is pointless. So I went to Africa because I had some friends over there in Africa. And in Africa is where I saw these kids playing on the ground, and it was so obvious and so beautiful at the same time. Like, they were so happy. And I'm like, brother, you have been studying psychology, positive psychology, spirituality to understand happiness, and then you see these kids playing with the dirt, playing with sticks, playing with the leaves, and they are so happy. They don't have the money, they don't have anything, they're just there with each other. And I understood how powerful is play for adults and for kids and for human beings. So I took it as a mission to came back with this into Europe and into the world. This is it's really a big camera. I took so many pictures. Anyway, so I was in Zimbabwe as well, and I was playing with a kid almost every day. And Tanika is an amazing girl. So this is the methodology, and finally something works. So then I had like this idea of combining the different skills that I have been developing to co-create this experience. So and work holistically. So we can work through developing a positive mindset, as well as through connecting with our joyful spirit and soul of being alive in the present moment, as well as releasing our body of many negative emotions and trauma in many occasions that are stored in the body. So what we do is we co-create a space where we apply theater and improvisation games with dance, as well as we don't utilize words. So we co-create a non-linguistic space for people to forget about their identities for a while and jump into this inner child connection where they are totally free of playing and being themselves and doing whatever they feel like in the present moment. And if you go through maybe 5 or 6 or 10 slides, there are more things at the end after all the images where I prepare a couple of cool stuff. Like, if you want to know more, this is like 3 or 4 before the end, maybe. So if you want to know more, I wrote my last cover letter before jumping full on with the Playing Camp. I wrote a cover letter to Mr. Beast. Who knows Mr. Beast? Beautiful. So he's the biggest YouTuber of the planet. Okay. And I basically, I know like the guy doesn't like reading, and that's why he's a YouTuber. So I wrote like a 40-page cover letter with all the story. And if you go to the end, you will find a QR code, so you are very welcome to go and scan it. More, like the end. Yeah, no, Tupac. But I don't think it's even working. So if you want to know more about the past, I have the cover letter with all the story written and the images. It goes more in depth. And if you want to know about the future, which is one more from this, in the YouTube channel of Carlito Fluito, I have a So I have a video with my vision board, which is like how I would like, or how I'm projecting and manifesting this project to grow as a worldwide movement. So that's my presentation. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah.